Yearly reading for 2025. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. This is how the yearly readings are going to go, okay, my Aquarius friends. We're going to pull out one card to provide an overview of what the month will look like, and then I'm going to weave in a bunch of oracle cards. We'll dive into a in-depth love reading at the very end, okay? We've got a few major arcana showing up for this month, Aquarius, okay? If you follow tropical astrology, Pluto has transitioned into the age of Aquarius, okay? A lot of people are talking about that. I've kept a little bit mum about it for a couple of reasons. Pluto is a massive planet, or a dwarf planet, I should say, and it takes a massive long time to transition from sign to sign. And if we look up at the constellations, Pluto is still in the sign of Capricorn. And while other planets can transition into the signs faster because of their rotation period, the length of Pluto is so long that, you know, we just entered essentially into Pluto in Capricorn. And so I have mixed feelings about this Pluto and Aquarius story that's unfolding right now. Do I think there is power to the people? Absolutely. Do I think that we are going to come through a massive revolution? Absolutely. Do I think that Pluto and Aquarius is solely responsible for it? No. I think there's other indications at play, but this is your personal journey. This is you taking control of your life. And this whole year of 2025, Aquarius, is literally you reclaiming your power and cutting through the bullshit. There is a big journey here of transformation. There is a big journey here of surrender. There is a big journey here of being a leader in your life and no longer being afraid of ruffling some feathers or being uniquely yourself or showing up in your eccentric, innovative ways. Maybe in the past, Aquarius, you had this worry, this fear that if you showed up and expressed yourself in a certain way, you would be judged or perceived, or you wouldn't be successful. You wouldn't gain the accolades that you desire and that you seek. However, this year you're learning and you're realizing, wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Of course, me, myself, and I showing up in my fullest expression, authentic, unapologetic, aligned with my higher self. Of course, I am deserving of that which I desire. Of course, I am worthy of receiving. And so this shift that's happening internally in your mindset, a lot of you working on mastering your mindset, is going to evolve and propel you towards literal transformation in your life, whether it's thanks to Pluto or not. Now, you got the 12th house in astrology as the overarching card for this energy. And it's really interesting because on January 11th, the North Node is going to move into Pisces and the South Node is going to move into Virgo. And next year is a 9-year, and a 9-year is connected to Hermit. Hermit energy is very similar to 12th house energy in the sense that it is introspective. It is the house of transcendent experiences. And Hermit card is all about evolution. It is all about integration. It is all about the internal self and going on the journey of self-awareness. There is a lot of solitude there, and so is in the 12th house. The 12th house is known as hidden enemies. It's known as hospitals and prisons, our own undoing, mental undoing. It's our own mental imprisonment as well. It's also where we see our weaknesses, okay, but also our psychic intuition. It is also the house of confinement, seclusion, and where your psychic abilities lie. And so with the North Node moving into Pisces, you picking up on this energy next year being a Hermit year, I think that a lot of you are going to go inward. And this inward journey is what's going to lead you to being a leader. You are releasing and letting go of a lot of the guilt, a lot of the shame, a lot of embarrassment that you have in your life. I release any beliefs that no longer assist me in my soul's growth. And as you are doing that, you begin to forge a new path for yourself. You're no longer following the beat of others' drums, but rather you're taking and reclaiming your power. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Now, this whole journey isn't poised to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but you signed up for this. And I think you know this. I think you're willing to put in that hard work. I think you're willing to be diligent. I think you're willing to let go of the codependencies, of these addictions, of the fears. You start off the year on such a high note, the King of Swords connected to Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. This is air. This is logic. This is rationale. This is clarity. This is cutting through the BS. And as you are doing that and becoming more stern, more disciplined in your own life, there's going to be the doors that are going to open up, especially around February, that are going to lead to the overanalysis paralysis. But this overanalysis paralysis, this Nine of Swords, this mental anguish, let's just call it, has to happen so that you can see how much you got to let go of the stories of your own mental undoing. Remember, in order to master our mindset, we have to be in control of our mind. And in February, as you are working through this overanalysis paralysis, sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, you have an aha moment that makes you go, oh shit, now I see the patterns of my behavior and how they haven't been serving me for my highest good anymore, Wheel of Fortune. And so the wheel turns. The Wheel of Fortune in March to April is an indication not only of spring equinox coming into your life, but you relishing and realizing the new chapter that you desire, that you are seeking, that you want to implement into your life. And more importantly, the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands indicates celebration. It indicates good times. It indicates a moment where you're going, I see clearly now. And now I can move forward in a path that feels a lot more peaceful, a lot more happy, a lot more joyous, a lot more rejuvenating for me. As we move into May and June, the Devil to the Ten of Wands, you're finally letting go and purging this pain, this suffering, these addictions, challenges. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may have been carrying a lot of hidden baggage or worries and fears, anxieties, stresses in your life that don't even belong to you, traumas, and you are breaking free from all of them. It's like this year you go through periods of realizing your power and potential and seeing where you need to heal. Tuning in and embodying your potential and your highest self and your gifts and realizing what still needs to heal. And that is a beautiful journey. Literally, it's the ebbing and flowing. And as you move into July, yes, July, you get to celebrate. Maybe it's your birthday, you're July, Leo, okay? What? Why did I say Leo? This is Aquarius's reading. That was weird. What do you and Leo have in common? This is Aquarius's reading. Do you have Leo placements as well? That was very interesting. I caught that. And I'm sorry if I said Leo before in this reading. This is Aquarius's reading. I wonder if some of you are like a Leo Sun, Aquarius rising, Aquarius Sun, Leo rising, or if you have prominent Leo placements. Let me know in the comments. But the Empress anyways in July is an indication here for you, Aquarius, that it is time now for you to relish in the fruits of your labor, in the rewards. It's like a reward. As we move into August and September, October, November, here is where you start seeing and acknowledging that as you have elevated, because you're going to go through a really big spiritual awakening next year, there are people, places, things that just don't align with you anymore. Friendships may be coming apart, romantic relationships may be coming apart, connections here are providing you with boredom and dissatisfaction. I think many of you are realizing that less is more, maybe detaching from the material or from, again, the people's perception, perspective of you. And really you are realizing, like, I'm not going to participate in the stuff that's causing me pain and suffering anymore. I think the biggest part of your awakening is happening in August, September, October, November of next year. This doesn't look like bad stuff to me. This looks like purging. This looks like releasing. And you know, next year in June, July, around that time frame, we have a lot of planets that are shifting into Aries and moving out of Uranus, moving out of Taurus into Gemini. And so those shifts may be activated in your personal life in one way or another, causing you to really let go. And it leads you to December, where you are beautifully positioned to collaborate and align get to unfinished business, but more importantly, Aquarius, be the leader and show up in the relationships as that leader and take control of your life. Only interacting with the people that serve you for your highest good. A lot of you also may be in a transitionary period in your career, really evolving financially here, okay? Let's dive into your love rating. We've got the, what do we got? What is this? The King of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Ooh, oh my God, that card like flew all the way to the other side of the office. Okay, let's see, what is it? 8 of Swords. Okay, let's get these cards up here. 5 of Wands. Yeah, some of you, excuse me, for some of you, this is the end of a relationship. Yeah. And for others of you, if you are in a happy relationship right now, it's a realization of how your own pain, your own suffering, or whatever challenges you guys have dealt with in your relationship are kind of leaking into your relationship, and where you need to evolve, change, maybe therapy, okay, working together, collaboration. For many of you, you got the Sun at the bottom, so you're going to be just fine. For many of you also, this isn't going to be a year where you're really going to be focused on love and romance. You're very much going to be focused on your career, your financial stability, okay, your own success, almost like love and romance kind of take a backseat. I would show caution to that if you are in a long-term relationship, that you don't neglect your partner during this time. I know you are evolving. I know you are growing. I know you are shifting, and you're focusing a lot on your money, honey, and it's great, but you don't want to neglect your relationship either. I think next year for you, Aquarius, is going to be a year where you're learning a lot of lessons, evolving and growing, integrating those lessons, then learning more lessons, evolving and growing, learning the lessons, integrating, and you're really wrapping up the year gaining a lot more confidence, a lot more security, a lot more stability, a stronger foundation, stronger root than you had in the beginning of the year. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. If you want to book a session to work with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. I'm going to pop this video here, especially for those of you that have been wanting to get your money right and become magnets for the wealth that you deserve in your life. Thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out.